So here you are, you made it. You finished your military service obligation, now it's time to do something different. What do? Whether you transition through to retirement, separation, or whether you're a military spouse or perhaps a graduating senior, this plan is a necessary and vital and mission essential for you to get to your next stage in life. So at the end of this plan, you should be able to identify comfortably where you are now and what are the steps you need to take care of before you get into the chosen career field. So we'll start, you identify your career choice. Figure out where you want to be. Some of you already figured out that you want to continue on in your training in your military, perhaps in your military training field, and continue on in that since you got a head up on that. Some of you want to do something new. You've done this for 10 years or 20 years or however long it's been. Now you want to do something different. That's fine. That's okay. This project would help you identify what is needed. All right. So you're going to develop a comprehensive plan of the chosen profession. You're going to figure out what it costs, or first of all, what it costs to get into this field, because something that's training, there's a cost incurred in training, whether that's school or VOTEC training. How do you take care of those costs? You want to decide where you're going to live, and does this career field fit where you're going to live? If you have decided you need a certain amount of money to live comfortably or to your standards in California, does this chosen career field fit into that plan? Perhaps you need to move into another location where the cost of living is not as high, and the career field perhaps pays a little less, but it meets your standards. This project would help you decide that and give you resources and tools to help you figure out how to make that choice. All right. Perhaps you've chosen a career field based on something you think you do well, and perhaps that is quite typical. People choose career fields something they like to do. That's not necessarily your best fit as well. So there are resources here on the site to tell you how or what career fields may be beneficial to you, you may enjoy. Sometimes you may be surprised at what career fields, what the computer or what the project comes out with. You may be surprised that you may be a good fit according to your personality and according to the question or way you answer the questions. So at the end of your build an infographic, including a cover letter and a resume. Keep in mind a resume is not the things that you can do, but it's the things that you can do well and how well and what extent you can do them. You want to separate yourself from being the crowd or the average say, I can fly an airplane. You want to say, I've flown an airplane for 10,000 miles, and I've flown a fighter jet, and I've flown a cargo jet. You want to be specific in your qualifications so that you stand out against the next resume. All right. After you've kind of finished all this, you figure out, what are my gaps? What do I need? I want to be an airline pilot. How have I needed my certification? What do I need to get the certification? How much time does it take to get the certification? Does this meet my timeline? What am I going to do in the meantime? Do I have a financial plan to carry me through the time that I'm transitioning from my career field in the military through training or through education until I get to the end? So, class, I've covered a lot, but you can do this. I'll be here to help you. So please log onto the site. You go to Google Classroom and look on the assignment, there's a code. Log onto the code and you have additional resources to help you with your project. Thank you and good luck.